Hey guys, it's Liz. So today I'm going to be showing you how I do my lesson plans using the Mother Goose Time curriculum. Okay, so first of all, I wanted to show you basically what the lesson plans look like from Mother Goose Time to begin with. So every week you get a book, and essentially it's broken down. If you haven't seen Mother Goose Time, it's broken down a lesson for every single day. And so since there's usually 4 weeks in a month, um, you get four different books per week, or four different books per month. And so I've done the first 2 weeks, and so this is lessons 11 through 15. And what's interesting is how it kind of is broken down. So I'm just going to show you really quickly what's in here and then how I'm adapting it for myself and for my kids. Okay, so this is what the book looks like. You'll see it says lessons 11 through 15. This week we're talking about caring. And so I've already started the week, but essentially it goes into saying kind of what we're going to be going over. So including everyone, sharing, caring, saying sorry, and working together. So today I'm going to go over care. But before I go into that, I want to kind of show you what else is in this booklet. So here it's kind of just going over the month we're going over. So for instance, this month is all about friends and feelings. So the first week was about making friends, second week was about feelings, this week is about caring, and next week is about communication. And from there it breaks down to which week we're in, and again goes into what we're going over. And this is just a little description of why we talk about caring. Then it just leaves like a section available for you to do your lesson planning calendar. I don't really use this, but I'm fairly new to the program, so I might actually start using it at some point. This is really interesting. This is STEAM stations, and so every week it suggests setting up these science, technology, engineering, arts, and math stations. And so essentially what you're supposed to do is set these up for the week and just kind of have them there for the children to explore at their leisure. So this one is kind of cutting out pictures of them or their friends, putting them on blocks and just letting them interact with them. This one we just did today actually. It's color mixing, so it actually comes with a sheet that shows you what colors you get. So my son was able to kind of realize that, like, oh, blue and yellow make green, and red and blue make purple, etc., etc. So that was really fun. This one is stacking with friends, so it's kind of getting like blocks and rocks and kind of other random objects to kind of stack. We haven't done this, but I think I might. And then this one I'm setting up right now because it goes along with the week for caring. So it's just kind of setting up a little fake hospital with bandages and a sign and stuffed animals. So I'm going to this is kind of the first 2 days, but I'm going to jump into what I'm going over today so you kind of get an idea. So this is the overview of what it looks like. So every day you get a full 2-page spread of what you're going to do. So for instance, here is kind of our intro, and so what I'm doing is kind of reading this over and then going and doing it however I feel. So for kind of our circle time discussion, we talk about who takes care of you, and so at that point I'm going to get a series of stuffed animals that I'm going to bring downstairs, and I'm going to have them pick. I have two boys, I should mention, a 3.5-year-old and a 2-year-old, and so I'm going to have them pick which stuffed animal they want, and that stuffed animal will be the one that they care for all day. And so I also made my own little hospital sign, and so we are actually going to be talking about how to care for them. I also have a book called Feel Better that has these adhesive bandages on it and shows kind of how to make someone feel better when they have a boo-boo. And along with that is this activity that comes with Mother Goose Time. So it's a card with an envelope, a bandage, and googly eyes. And so they make a get well card for someone and we can send it out. I currently don't have anyone that's not feeling well, so I think I might just make it up and pretend like somebody's sick. That's going to be a really cute activity. And then this is because we're going over the letter T. They give you, where's mine? Here, let me bring it to you. This little, oh, I should show you actually what it looks like. So essentially, this is the bandage, the envelope, and the card with the googly eyes. And so it comes like this from Mother Goose Time. And then this, since we're going over the letter T, I have the letter T card, as well as some pieces to make a letter T. And so that's actually a lot of fun for my 2-year-old as well, because he's actually learning all of his letters simultaneously, just because he's around it. So this is the book. You're supposed to cut them out and staple it and create a book, but I don't, because my son just likes working on it as a sheet. So what I do is I write his name in highlighter, and then I have him trace it, because he's not quite at the point where he can write the letters by himself. And then we go over the letter T. I have him trace all the other T's, and then you know, easily identify the pictures, but then kind of focus on the sound, the phonetics of T. And then the last thing is actually these tanagrams, but I did that already, so what I'm doing in place of this is an activity that I kind of came up with on my own. Well, not totally on my own, I got inspired by someone else. And so Mother Goose Time sends you these dice, and it has little pockets to put things in. And so what I did on, just on my computer, I made these little cards. So what we're going to do is essentially throw the dice, and if you land on kick, everyone kicks. And so I did kick, make a silly face, shake your sillies out, which I think this happened because I wanted to show you that I cut them out and then laminated them. Let's see, okay. So shake your sillies out, I think, is going to be a really fun one to do. And then jump like a frog, punch, not punch anyone, but punch the air. Walk like a giraffe, which when they do that, they walk on their tippy toes and put their arms really high up in the air. And I think that's all of them. And so this will be a really fun game to kind of just get them moving. And I tried to do a different sort of movement per, I don't know, area. So like there's only one jumping one, there's only one punching one, there's only one about kind of making a silly face. So we're not going to make different faces, it's just the one. So that's kind of what I was trying to do. And so that's basically how I set it up. So yeah, that's basically how I set up my week. Like I said, I go through the booklet, but I don't necessarily do it exactly as it's said. And I like to incorporate my own activities. So because of that, I also have this supplemental workbook that I got this from Costco. And it's just like a pre-K book that's really thick, and I actually was thinking of doing a video specifically on this, so if you want to see it, make sure to comment below. And so I just take like a worksheet out, and we'll do like 1 or 2 worksheets a day depending on how into it my son is. But yeah, that's basically how I set up a week using Mother Goose Time. So if you guys like this video and want to see more like this, then be sure to comment below and let me know. It would really mean a lot to me if you would give this a thumbs up and subscribe, because I have more awesome homeschooling videos coming up very shortly. So I hope you guys have a good day. Bye!